how much did Fox goal at the end of the second period kind of change things for you guys?
Yeah, I think a lot. Anytime you can score, first minute or last minute of a period, it really brings some momentum. And then Schenner's line started that period and went right in the zone, had a great shift, and we kind of just continued that for the rest of the game.
Yeah, when you look at beating a team like that, two-time Cup champs, like what does that do for you guys' confidence?
Yeah, I mean, they had a tough back-to-back. They played at 7 last night and then 6 tonight. So the odds are kind of stacked against them, but you still had to go out. That's a great team, and obviously the best team the last couple of years in the league. So we knew what we had to do, and even when they came back and tied it, we just kept our foot down and got rewarded.
What have been your impressions of Berggren so far in this 3 games, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, he can make a lot of plays. He's got his head up a lot. He wins battles. He has the puck, and he's always looking to make a pass. So, it's been really impressive watching him. Just his confidence level right when he got here. You could tell he wanted the puck on his stick, and, whether it's off the rush or in the zone, he's made a lot of great plays.
How much did Fox goal at the end of the second period kind of change things for you guys?
Yeah, it was big. We didn't feel that we were playing bad at all in the second period. Just a couple of things weren't going our way, and they gained momentum. And obviously to get a goal with basically no time left is pretty big for confidence going into the third. So
yeah, when things aren't going your way in that second, when you have the goaltender interference call, the power plays, and what do you look for to try to kind of stem that momentum?
Yeah, I think you want to. I think they had a couple power plays, so once you get a couple kills, you try and get back in the ozone and start building your game again. And I thought the guys were really engaged in the game and really emotional. And there was a lot of emotion, I guess, on the bench, and it only kind of drove us to perform better. I thought once we got a chance to get off the power play some 5-on-5, and start to build our game again.
On your first goal, how are you trying to tip that puck?
Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those ones. I had position on the guy in terms of stick position, and Whammy just made a great shot. Those ones are hard to time up or anything like that, or you kind of just got to hope it goes off your stick and into a nice spot. So
Whammy because of C4.
Yeah, Whammy. Cam, so we call him Whammy. Sorry, exposed him.
And then on Berggren's goal, you probably were pretty close to it. Did you know that it was?
I actually had no clue. No, I didn't. I thought it just kind of went straight in, and then once he pushed off the post within his glove, I was like, no way he saved that. And then I just saw the ref coming over pointing goal. So, I didn't really have a great view on it, but Bergie seemed pretty confident it was in. And when we went by the bench, they were like, it's going to be pretty close. But they called it a goal, so it was going to be hard to overturn.
What were you most pleased with from your team tonight?
Just the 60-minute effort, how poised we were with pucks, how smart we were with pucks, and how relentless we were on our forecheck, our reloads, our gaps. We were just connected in all 3 zones.
That poise with the puck, where do you see that kind of show through in your game the most?
Coming out of the D zone, we found the middle of the ice a lot tonight, the most I've seen us, and Robbie Fabry, some people would think it was a bad turnover, but he had time to make a play, and it hit like an ankle. And it went back in our end, and we played real good D-zone. Robbie Fabry got it again. He held on to the puck. He found, I think, Suter in the middle of the ice, and we just went down on 3-on-2. That's the kind of poise we're talking about, and I thought our wall battles were really good. You don't beat Florida without being really good on the wall.
Just beating a team like that, we talked about them this morning and how their identity is pretty strong. What can that do for your group kind of moving forward?
Well, I think when you have success against two-time Stanley Cup champion, I think those habits and details that gave you success, you believe in them just so much more. And so that's the benefit of, having success like we did tonight.
The goaltender interference call, just what did you see on that play?
What we saw was 2 players go into the crease, not pushed in. And usually last year, when that happened and they made contact with the goalie and the puck was shot, usually it was determined he couldn't play his position. Now, the refs did explain to me that they thought he did have time to play his position. And where I guess we disagreed on was the stick hit his arm as the puck was shot, and that guy was not pushed in. So, we understand it. It's a It's one of those things where you're not going to be 100%, especially with goalie interference.
It's similar to the Seattle one, I guess, in your mind. Like there was contact, but
The Holloway one?
the one at the end of the Seattle game that went forced overtime.
Yeah. Well, that one we thought we were winning for sure. Like this one, we thought we were winning it just because of the unimpeded contact with our goaltender. But Holloway last year did the exact same thing, and it was reversed on us. So, and last year that's all. And then he explained to me that it's changed a little. So that just put more gray area into us.
We need more gray area. Yeah. Fox goal at the end of the second period. How much did that kind of stem momentum for them?
Yeah, it stemmed the momentum. And sometimes, I've always believed in being spiritual, but the hockey gods is something I really believe in. And I thought we played a really good game. And things were going against us, and then we got that goal at the end of the second, the fault goal. And it was almost like we were being rewarded for our patience and our hard work together, And in the third period, I mean, let's face facts, they played the night before, but we played a smart third period with the lead.
Did you know Berggren's goal was in on that shot there, or what was your view from the bench on it?
I thought it hit the middle bar. I was wondering, I didn't know it was in his glove. So, no, I didn't see it.
What did you think of him on the top line?
I thought he was good. Offensively, I thought they were dangerous, one of the more dangerous games they've had all year.